Hi there, welcome to Heart Smart Home Cooking. My name is Laura Ravey. March is Nutrition Month, so all month long we're going to be showing you some recipes that are heart smart and healthy with the help of the Heart and Stroke Foundation of Manitoba. With me is Jennifer Wojcik from the Heart and Stroke Foundation, and today we're making a stir fry.
Yes, we're making a chicken stir fry with peanuts, and I love making stir fries. They're quick and easy recipes to make. They're full of healthy ingredients, and they're easy, so they're great recipes to start getting kids involved in cooking and teaching them those cooking skills that they need to have.
And that's kind of a focus for you guys for this month, is keeping the family involved in cooking and eating together, like physically sitting down and eating together.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's such an important thing to sit down as a family as often as you can, right?
Okay, so what's the first thing we're doing here? There's lots going on.
There's lots going on in this recipe. So first we're going to start making our marinade.
Okay.
So we are going to add 2 tablespoons of a sodium reduced soy sauce.
Okay.
So of course using sodium reduced helping control the sodium content. We have 1 tablespoon of a hoisin sauce.
Okay.
Perfect. Then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of seasoned rice vinegar. Seasoned rice vinegar, it's a really nice vinegar to use in stir fries. It's a little bit sweet. It's not as acidic as just your regular vinegar, so it's really nice flavor. Then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of our sweet chili sauce.
Okay.
And then for some fresh seasonings, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of minced ginger root.
Okay.
I'll pass you this. We have 2 cloves of minced garlic. And 3 green onions, which I'll just dump in there for you. And then finally a tablespoon of cornstarch, which will help thicken our sauce up. So you can stir that all in. Now using the fresh ingredients like the ginger root and the garlic and the green onions really helps to provide flavor to the marinade without adding any extra sodium to it.
It's a good trick for sure, and it smells amazing. It's so
smells
fragrant.
So good. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so this is the marinade.
So this is the marinade for sure. So what we actually want to do now is take half of the marinade and reserve it for later.
Okay.
So if you can put that in there. And then we've cut up 1 pound of chicken breast that we've cut up in strips. So we're going to add this to our marinade. And you want to let the chicken marinate for at least 15 minutes to allow the flavors to develop. So if you want to give that a stir.
Okay.
Now, a good time-saving tip is actually you can cut your chicken up and marinate it the night before, so it marinates overnight, and then it's ready to go when you need it for supper. So again, going to save you a little bit of time.
And this comes back to sort of what we were talking about earlier in organization and getting the family doing things.
Exactly. You can have some of your older kids helping you the night before, cut up the chicken, getting it ready, and again, teaching them some of those cooking skills.
So that when you get home, it's there, ready to go.
It's there and ready to go. So I marinated some chicken last night, so we can go ahead and use this.
Okay.
Maybe do you want to add that to our pan?
Sure. Now
a key to a successful stir fry is to have a hot pan or wok.
There we go.
Now we can hear it sizzling. So we have our pan heating on a medium heat. We've added 2 tablespoons of canola oil. Canola oil, it's a heart healthy oil. It's such a versatile oil. It's local, so it's a great oil to use whenever you're cooking.
Okay, and so we've added that also beforehand. We didn't see us add it, but these strips I want to also mention are cut very thinly, so they don't take as long to cook, which is also a time saver.
Exactly, we've cut them very thinly. The chicken is only going to take a couple minutes to cook. You want to cook it till it's golden brown. It's no longer pink inside. You don't want to overcook chicken because it can become a little tough.
Okay.
So I'll let you cook that, and then I'm going to get all of our vegetables ready for our stir fry.
And another great thing about a stir fry is you get to use up all of those extra vegetables that have been sitting around the fridge for a while. Because everything's good in a stir fry. Like, how exact do you have to be with these portions?
It depends how comfortable you are in the kitchen. People who are comfortable in the kitchen, they'll open their fridge, they'll see what they have in there, and then they'll throw whatever leftovers they have. And like you said, that's a great thing about stir fries is you can add leftover veggies, you can add vegetables that you know your family is going to enjoy. And again, vegetables are so important to have. And also, it's a great thing for older kids. Again, we're talking about cooking skills. Get older kids involved in cutting your vegetables for your stir fry. And a good thing about being organized is have a meal plan or a schedule on your fridge so that when your kids come home from school, they know what they need to do, right? And then again, it helps speed the process along. We're all so busy these days, right?
Absolutely.
Now, if you have younger kids who may not be able to cut veggies or do other tasks, give them a job like setting the kitchen table. Again, make them feel like they're contributing, and as well as teaching them the importance of family meal time as well.
And great skills for when they do leave home. They have a couple recipes up their sleeve
right?
already.
Kids aren't kids forever. You hope eventually they actually move out of your home, and they need to be able to take care of themselves. So that's a good point.
Okay.
So at this point, now we do want to make sure our chicken is cooked. We're going to actually remove the chicken from our pan because vegetables take a little longer to cook. And again, we don't want to overcook the chicken. You want to cook the vegetables separately. So again, when you're at home, make sure your chicken is cooked.
And then we're cooking them separately. Now, is that just to not crowd the pan, or?
It's just, you don't, because the veggies take, about 5 minutes to cook, you don't want the chicken to overcook and become dry or tough. So you want to cook them separately for a little bit.
Okay.
Now, the other good tip about veggies for stir fries, you want to make sure your veggies are sort of similar in size, and that gives them similar cooking times. And also, adding vegetables that take a little longer to cook, like carrots, first, and versus adding vegetables that take a little less to cook, like your red peppers, last. So again, you want your vegetables to be sort of tender, crispy. You don't want them kind of soft and mushy for stir fries. So at this point, I'm just going to start adding all these veggies in.
Okay.
Tons of great veggies, lots of color in this recipe. So we have some onions, 2 red peppers that we've diced up, about a pound or half a pound of fresh mushrooms, and a pound of broccoli.
Okay, well, that is a lot of veggies. So this meal goes a long ways.
It does go a long way, and it's a great thing, if you can feed your family at mealtime, but for lunch the next day, they make great leftovers, right? Throw them in a whole wheat wrap, you got a great lunch the next day.
That's a good idea.
So we'll let this cook now for about 5 minutes.
Now, about 5 minutes has passed, and that's given these veggies enough time to get to their desired.
Yes, they're a tender, crisp veggie now,
Okay.
ready for the stir fry. So our final steps now, we're gonna go ahead and add the chicken back into the stir fry.
Okay.
So I will do that, and you can keep stirring it. And we're also going to add the remaining marinade that we reserved at the beginning.
Okay.
And we want the marinade now, it needs to cook for about a minute. We want it to thicken up, and again, we've added the cornstarch in there to help thicken up the marinade.
Okay.
And that's gonna cook for about 1 minute.
Okay, so this isn't a super spicy dish, like people don't need to worry about.
No, it's not super
okay.
spicy at all. All the flavors that we added in the marinade at the beginning is going to give it a really nice taste, though, for sure.
We hope people will eat with their families, and we want to talk about sitting down with your family. That is huge. It's not just eating healthy, but when you're connecting with your family at that dinner table, it improves a lot of things.
Yes, family mealtime means not like one person making the meal and then someone going to eat in the kitchen, someone's in the living room, someone's in their bedroom. It physically means sitting down at the same place at the same time, sharing the same meal.
Yeah.
And that's so important. And you want to make family mealtime so that there's no interruptions, turn off the TV, turn off the computer, don't answer your telephone calls, get cell phones away from the table as well, any magazines and newspapers. Use it as an opportunity to talk, learn about each other's days, what everyone did. Really let that family conversation take center stage.
Yeah, it's a thing of the past, but people really need to start doing it again.
Absolutely.
It is important.
Absolutely.
So how do we finish this
So to
here?
finish this off, you can serve this recipe over some brown rice.
Okay.
If you want to put some in our bowl.
A couple little pieces fall. Okay.
So one more scoop. Perfect. And then to top off the recipe, we have some toasted peanuts. And again, to toast your peanuts, just put them on a pan, medium-high heat for a couple minutes until they're golden brown, and you can sprinkle those toasted peanuts right on top. And you've got a great healthy meal. You have 3 of the 4 food groups in here, so that's great. Have a glass of milk. You got 4 of the 4 food groups according to Canada's Food Guide, and it's delicious too as well.
Thanks. That sounds excellent. Okay, so you can find this recipe and others in the brand new Heart and Stroke Foundation of Manitoba cookbook called Quick and Healthy Recipes the Whole Family Can Enjoy. It's their 3rd volume, but all the recipes are new. You can visit their website at heartandstroke.mb.ca. You can download your copy or phone 1-888-473-4636 to have a copy mailed out to you.